She said it calmly, almost like a fact she had already accepted. She knew her worth. The words landed heavier than shouting ever could. I had been caught. Messages I couldn't explain. Silences that lasted too long. A trust I had bruised without thinking about the cost. In that moment, I expected anger, tears, or demands. Instead, her certainty made me feel small, like I was standing in a room where the truth echoed louder than my excuses. For a long time, I had confused attention with validation. The affair didn't begin with desire, as much as it began with weakness, me chasing, the feeling of being admired, without earning it. I told myself it didn't mean anything, that home was still home. But looking at my wife then, steady and self-aware, I realized how much meaning I had drained from the word commitment. She didn't threaten to leave. She didn't beg me to stay. She simply said she would not compete for a place that was already hers. That was when I understood what knowing your worth really meant. It wasn't loud or dramatic, it was firm. It was the strength to walk away if respect wasn't present. And suddenly, the future I had taken for granted felt fragile. I took a breath and answered honestly, for the first time in a long while. I told her she was right, that her worth had never been in question. Only my character had. I admitted my fear of being ordinary, my selfishness, and the damage I had caused. I didn't ask for forgiveness. I told her I would accept whatever choice protected her peace, even if it wasn't me. That reply shifted everything. Not because it erased what I had done, but because it returned the power to where it belonged. She saw remorse without manipulation, accountability without conditions. We talked for hours after that, not about saving the marriage, but about truth, boundaries, and whether love could survive honesty this raw. We are still rebuilding, slowly and carefully, with no guarantees and no illusions. Some days are harder than others, but I learned something permanent that night. Love doesn't survive on charm or apologies. It survives when you respect someone enough to face the consequences of your actions, and when you finally understand that their worth was never tied to your ability to see it.